What is up, guys? Welcome back to Bleeding BNG Reacts. You guys seem to love the reaction videos. I got a lot of positive feedback for my reaction to the Ravens joint practice, and we're back with another video. As the Commanders did in 2020 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, as they did last year to the Philadelphia Eagles, and as they did last night. We must be streak busters, guys. We got to be streak busters at this point. The Commanders ended the Baltimore Ravens' vaunted 24-game preseason win streak. Y'all let me know. Does that trophy come in like aluminum foil? Yeah, let me know, because the way they were talking about that streak before the game and during the broadcast was crazy. But before we get too deep into this episode, be sure to like, be sure to comment, and be sure to subscribe, guys. Be sure to subscribe. We're about 76% to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag on what I'm doing for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So that way, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I can just go ahead and announce it, and you guys can get that gift. Because as I said before, nobody in the Washington Commander community is doing this. So go ahead and subscribe, and maybe that lucky winner will be you. So without further ado, we ended that streak. Your boy was boots on the ground at FedEx. And as you guys know, if you follow this page since the beginning, if you guys are day one Bleeding BNG followers, your boy has season tickets, right? So I'm at every home game. I'm even at a couple of away games. But what I like to do is I always like to come back and watch, some highlights, if not the entire game tape, to just see some things that I might have missed in real time. You only get one replay per play in the stadium. And it's not always in the best angle from that camera field version. So, your boy was boots on the ground. So I'll give some, live analysis, some boots on the ground analysis in our podcast episode that will be coming out later today. But for right now, I hope you guys enjoy just this reaction video to the Washington Commanders ending that bullshit streak from the Baltimore Ravens. Let's get into it.
For the Ravens, and a handoff is to Hill. Been busy.
So they started the first drive out in the middle. Thank God. Because, guys, I know that we didn't have any of our defense, or not many of our defensive starters. I know Manny Forrest played and Jamin Davis played, but we look at this. Like, we had fucking Josh Johnson looking like prime Peyton Manning. Right? Like, I'm not trying to get too heated. I'm not trying to blow too much steam because we didn't have many starters, but in no way should we have, in no world, no matter the circumstance, should we have Josh Johnson looking like prime fucking Peyton Manning. Thank you, NFL, for cutting out half of that drive. I think the worst play on that first opening Ravens drive was about 11 yards, excuse me. The worst play was a fucking first down. Tighten up. Tighten up, guys. It's preseason, I know. But in no circumstances, when you got some second-string players, some guys that's going to begin on the field on Sundays, should you be letting fucking Josh Johnson look like prime Steve Young out there, motherfucker? Like, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. As you go back, you see the touchdown to Zay Flowers. Left wide open. It looks like a coverage bust, but yo, Quan Martin. What is that, bro? Hey, Quan Martin. Hey, Quan. Hey, Quan, what is that, bro? What is that, bro? Because as I said at the beginning of the play, I think that it might be a coverage lapse, and that might be you. But the least you can do is make up for your mistake and bring the guy to the ground and not give me this half-ass tackle. You out there playing tag, bro. Look at that. You're it. My man Quan out there playing tag. And at this moment, despite FedEx Field's shitty Wi-Fi, I managed to get the tweet out. I said, hey, Quan Martin, don't get on Twitter, bro. Don't be all up in our likes, all up in our mentions today, bro. We ain't got time for it. Because I need more effort than this, Quan. Because what the fuck is that? Now, you did redeem yourself later on. Hopefully, we'll get to see this in this video. But I need a better effort from my second-round draft pick, a guy that I expect to contribute on Saturdays, Quan Martin. Oh, yeah, in Baltimore, you guys were so quick to let me know that you guys didn't have any starters playing. Is Zay Flowers not projected to be a starter? And if he's not, please let me know, because all I heard for the last week leading up to this was how nice he was. Oh, he's not a better cap than Odell. So is Zay Flowers not a starter? He played. Just let me know. Just let me know. But, Zay got off, Josh Johnson feeling himself.
26-yarder to the rookie.
1 win in 10 seasons. Josh Johnson out here looking like Peyton Manning against us. My man Quan over there doing the ole. I ain't even going to go back. Because I'm disgusted. Washington has the ball. 5 wide set.
Blitz coming. Commanders pick it up. And Howell buying time. Time runs out. Down he goes. Back inside the 30.
That was Sam Howell's biggest mistake of the night, guys. That one play. A what? 14-yard sack was Sam Howell's biggest mistake of the night. And from a first-year starting quarterback, I'll take that. Because newsflash, guys, if you guys haven't seen the game, I hate to bury the lead. I hate to spoil it for you. But we finally have ourselves a quarterback in Washington, guys. We finally have ourselves a quarterback in Washington and slinging Sammy Howell. Because that boy was throwing that ball all over the field. And he seemed to wake up a lot of these national pundits that's been sleeping on us. We'll get to that later. I'll touch more on that in the podcast episode. But as I mentioned, this is the biggest mistake that he had all night. He's 5 wide. Eric Bieniemy is trusting him to beat this, right? It's an empty set. You don't have any extra blockers. You don't have any extra chippers. You have to beat this blitz. You have to beat this rush. It's you, your offensive line, and your defensive line in a one-on-one situation. Now, you can either hit that out route to beat that to beat the blitz, to beat the rush. You can use your legs to beat the rush, but you have to beat the rush. You can't hold on to the ball as long as Sam did here. You got to get it out your hand. Even if you got to throw it away. We cannot take a 14-yard loss. But if that's your biggest mistake of the night, which it was, I'll take it. Because, right, the very next play. Dot. Guys, this is something I told you guys last year in Sam Howell when he was running the scout team when I saw it in training camp. No, he wasn't amazing, but one thing I noticed back then is that he did not let one play affect him. Like negative Nancy Carson Wentz that could not get it out of his own fucking head. Sam Howell has none of that. You see, this is the play right after taking a 14-yard sack. He comes back and throws a missile to Cole Turner. And I'm here to tell you now, guys, Cole Turner is tight end number 1. Fantasy owners, please listen. Cole Turner's going to win you a fantasy championship this year. Because he's tight end number 1 on the Commanders. And you know an Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy offense is revolved around that tight end. And Logan Thomas's calf is made out of fucking brisket, apparently. So he can't get on the field. Cole Turner, he had 4 catches last week in the first drive. He had 2 this week on the first drive. Blocking his ass off. Something that we didn't consider him to be doing after coming out of the draft, coming out of Nevada. Cole Turner's tight end 1 on this team. Now let's proceed to watch this missile that Sam Howell throws to Cole Turner. Look. Goes up. Shoom! That boy has a rifle. I told you that. 6 feet. I don't care. He got the arm of a 6'3" guy. Our first drive stalled out. We had to settle for 3, but hey, points is points. We got him backed up. Defense. Baltimore has the ball again. Hey, and I thought my eyes were deceiving me when I was on the field. Like I said, I watched these games at FedEx Field. Nah, it wasn't. Percy Butler, bro. Percy Butler, you run a fucking 4-3, bro. There's no way that you should ever be getting beat by Pat Ricard in man-to-man coverage. I tweeted that in the game because I didn't know if it was man-to-man coverage. Like I said, we only see the replays once. Yes, it was. And I know a lot of you guys mentioned me on Twitter when I asked the question like, dude, it was a pick. He got beat by the block. Well, guess what? All NFL offenses run picks, guys. We can't keep making excuses for these guys. Percy Butler has had a hell of a camp. It translated last week. I needed to translate into these games. Because by no means, pick or not, should Percy Butler, who runs a fucking 4-3, who's shot out of a cannon when he fucking runs, It's getting cooked in a man-to-man rep by Pat Ricard. Pick or not.
They're down at 3.
Pick or not.
Ravens backed up after the good punt and backpedaling. Pass is caught.
That shouldn't happen. I need a better rep, Percy Butler.
Roll for Patrick.
Like, oh, look at this. He's built like a fucking deep freezer, bro. There's no way that a guy built like this mini fridge in my office should be beating you in man-to-man, Percy Butler. We gotta tighten up.
And a first down to be able to get in the huddle and call plays, and I think that's impressed Todd Monk.
Couple defensive starters still out there. I see Jamie, Cody Barton. That's just a good throw and cover too. Soft coverage. I'm not sure who played that wrong, Percy Butler or Cody Barton.
Second down at 3. Johnson backpedaling, just floats it.
Yeah, Quan. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Yeah, that's Rich Homie Quan when you make a play. Oh, that boy out there galloping though. Oh, that boy looks so... Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up. The monkey jumped on that boy back at about the 20. Look. He just ain't have it no more. This is an NFL DB. That boy out there galloping. Hey, we need to hit some more gases, Quan. We need to hit some more gases after practice, Quan. That boy got Pat Ricard on his back out there running. But like I said, hey, you Rich Homie Quan when you make a play. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Hey, and I be remiss, you know, I can't fail to mention. This was against James Prochet, guys, and a lot of my Baltimore friends, and you know, I know about James Prochet a little bit. James Prochet is a USFL quality wide receiver, right? I doubt that he makes the Ravens final 53. James Prochet just simply isn't it, right? And Quan did get beat, right? But you know, James Prochet, you know, pulled some USFL shit out and tried to catch the ball with his knee, right? Quan got beat. He turned and ran, though. He turned around and ran. But one thing I do have to give him credit for is the ball skills. A lot of DBs don't get that interception simply because they don't realize where the ball is, right? They don't get their head around to make a play. He did a good job fighting the hands, too. But, you know, if this was a first-string wide receiver, if this was Odell Beckham and Lamar Jackson, does this ball get caught? Who knows? But Quan did make the play. So for in the moment, he'll be Rich Homie Quan. Oh, why me walk through. Don't be taking that from me. If I hear it in the stadium this year, I know where y'all got it from.
Wow, what a play.
Then the monkey started to jump on that boy back. Offense back out. My man slinging Sammy Howell. Did that ball get tipped? Yes, it did. So that should show you how much velocity that Sam throws the ball with. You know, the combine numbers last year, a lot of people were shocked when they saw that he led the combine, like the college quarterback class, in velocity numbers at not only the Senior Bowl and the combine, besting the guys like Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett. So this shows you that this guy has a howitzer of an arm, 6 feet or not, like I said at the beginning of the episode. Now that ball did get tipped, so that shows one of the concerns. You know, he's kind of little in the pocket. That's something that he can't help. He can't make himself taller at this point in his life, but having the velocity on his throws is able to overcome some of those deficits with the height. Because that ball got to Jahan, he didn't have to break his stride or anything, despite it being tipped. So that just should give you a visualization of, you know, how much velocity this guy throws the ball with, right? Then he throws it to him with an I. Without an I, with a 1 instead of an I, excuse me. Jahan Dotson. Then my man Gibby, get in the weight room! Get off of me! And then my man Nick Gates with all of this shit. So let's get back to the beginning of this play because it's interesting, right? You know, I was at the field, so I didn't hear this. We got, you know, my man Stone Cold Josh Harris out there sounding drunk as ever with his speech slurred to start the play. This play gives you everything you need. Yeah, he knew. My man words slurred. Antonio Gibson running over people. And then my man Nick Gates just body slamming motherfuckers, right? Nick Gates is just a fucking menace, right? I know that I look in the last reaction video, I was asking where Nick Gates was. And he's here kind of picking on DB still, but this guy clearly doesn't have all the marbles, right? He's clearly missing a couple screws. This is a guy that headbutted Joey Slye without a helmet on at the end of the game, right? If you guys didn't see it, like, this is a guy that I would want working the bounce at the salty splatoon, right? Look at him just out there fucking niggas up, like that's what I want out of my center. Yeah, we're not supposed to encourage fighting and things like that. That's what I want out of my center. I told you this play has so much, right? We got World War 16 breaking out in the end zone, right? We just scored. My man Sam Howell showing that he continues to be the franchise quarterback. We just heard my man Stone Cold Josh Harris slurring his words. And then look at my man right here, Big Sam talking that shit. The right foot creep. What man with that heat? What creep? Hey, look at my man Sam Cosby, man. I am loving this team this year, guys. These guys are having a lot of fun. I failed to mention, I told you, 2023 Terry McLaurin is with all the shits. All the shits. You see, he's the first one in the scrap. Getting his man Nick Gates, because that's what? Just like I want that in my center, a dog like Terry McLaurin, I can guarantee you he wants that in his center as well, right? Then World War 16 breaks out in the end zone. And then my man Sam Cosmi, who decided to say, hey, fuck that streak. Because that's how we all felt. Sam Cosmi said what we all were feeling. Fuck that streak. Fuck that streak. We going to beat that streak and we going to gritty on their ass while we do it. And we going to grit. Hey, let me see his right foot creep. What right with that heat? Yeah, Sam. Gritty on their ass, Sam. I got to watch that one more time. Hey, gritty on their ass, Sam.
Antonio Gibson here is going to run the post.
Gritty on their ass, Sam.
He's going to go over the top because of the action here.
Look at the play calling by EB. 3-by-1 set. Getting Antonio Gibson in space. Ha-ha! Guys, that's a 230-pound back moving like that. Look at the fake. Look at the fake at the top. Ha-ha! That's a 230-pound back. That doesn't look like it until he dips his head down. Runs 6 Baltimore Ravens over again in the end zone. I love it. It's another shot over our linebackers' heads right in front of the safeties. A little concerning.
Ball at the 7. Here's a back shoulder.
Hey, Ricard Wild Goose. Wild Goose had a rough outing yesterday. They was attacking that boy like he was a wild goose yesterday. Then he got up and I was in row 10. I could tell that he caught that pass, sir. You got up. DBs are so delusional. No fly zone where? I was in row 10. I could tell that boy caught that ball. What are we talking about, Wild Goose? That's how you hit your pride. That's how you gotta do that for your pride.
They've been working on that in practice, and it's clear. It's a go-to route.
Oh. My bad, Wild Goose. Hey, my bad, Wild Goose. Maybe Wild Goose was on to something, bro. My bad, Ricard Wild Goose. Do you accept my apology? Hey, NFL Russ, what the fuck are we on, bro? You ain't see that? What are we doing? I don't get paid for this. I'm in row 10. You right there. What are we doing? My bad, Ricard Wild Goose. You indeed knew what the fuck you were talking about.
For Tylan Wallace. I don't want to overstate it, Joe, but we've been in town for
5 wide. That's what Sam got to get. That's like I said earlier, guys. That's the part of the game that Sam has to develop, and that's going to come with a lot of experience. But if EB is going to run a lot of these empty sets, which I love to see, because it's a perfect way to beat the blitz once you identify the hot route and things like that. Sam has to get that ball out of his hands. That's the biggest thing, because other than that, he played a flawless game yesterday. Played a really good game yesterday.
Take another look at the end of the play and see maybe where something happened to Terry. Great protection.
Boom. That boy has a Hausler for an arm.
And he's got another good one this year. Who's going to be a top.
And you heard they mentioned about Terry McLaurin getting hurt. News came out that Terry had a turf toe. I know a lot of people are being, revisionist and talking about how he shouldn't have been in, guys. But look at the time. Look at the time. It was a 2-minute warning. It was a 2-minute offense, right? These are scenarios and situations that win football games, right? So I don't want to be I don't want to have revisionist history and say, oh, Terry shouldn't have been in there. You got to get your guys work in specific scenarios, right? Even a joint practice. Yeah, you can simulate 2 minute, but you don't have a clock out there. And it's not a game, right? Preseason or not, it's not a game. And a lot of people were talking about, oh, Terry shouldn't have been out there. But you got to give some context. And in this specific scenario, I didn't mind Terry being out there. But it seems like some good news. It seems like he might be optimistic for week 1, so that's positive there. But I didn't mind that. Because we still got him with the 1. And Jahan Han Solo Dotson. Look. Get off me. Get off me. And that's stuff that you just simply didn't see out of the quarterback position last year. This one play shows you when neither of our quarterbacks neither quarterback that played in front of Sam and Carson Wentz or Taylor Heineke last year. This is what they couldn't do. Carson could not extend a play like this. Not anymore. This was not 2017. And Taylor Heineke doesn't have the arm strength to get that ball down there. This is why I say that the quarterback play is leaps and bounds better than it was last year. Touchdown, De'Ami Brown. Hey, do your dance, De'Ami. Do your dance. Hey, guys. Hold on. Hey, guys. Look at this. That's my fucking quarterback right there, bro. That's my fucking quarterback right there. Word to T.O. That's my quarterback right there. Hey, NFL fans, how many of your quarterbacks out there jigging on the rest of the team like that? How many of your quarterbacks throwing dots and then throwing up gang signs like that? That's my quarterback. And that's why I think we found the answer, man. Look at him. Somebody put this on a t-shirt, please. I promise you I'll wear it to week 1. I'll shout you out on the channel and everything. Somebody put this on a t-shirt for me. Them boys look like they in the middle of the More Money, More Problems video. Them boys. Look at my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Word to T.O. Sam Howell did about everything that you could do yesterday. He did about everything right that you could do yesterday. He threw dots. He was composed. He used his legs. And he threw up gang signs. That's my quarterback.
Back of a player that fortunately got dinged up.
Defense back out. And the Ravens telling me, hey, bro, we didn't play any starters. We had 3rd and 4th strings out there. Bro, you had fucking Pro Bowler Melvin Gordon out there against 4th stringers, bro. Against dudes that's about to be working with me in 3 weeks. Ravens fans, how delusional are y'all, bro? First you cared about the street, now you didn't care about the street. You didn't have starters in there, but Zay Flowers, I just showed you Zay Flowers. Melvin Gordon is a Pro Bowl running back. I don't care how washed up he is. He's going against guys that are going to be talking to me at the water cooler next Monday. I don't want to hear about how y'all didn't care about this game. Hey, let me know who fell off faster, Melvin Gordon or Ben Simmons.
A run of 31 yards.
Who fell off faster, Melvin Gordon or Ben Simmons?
Odell Beckham signed. It kind of felt like
I got there a Pro Bowl running back out there playing in the second half, but y'all ain't care about this game. Oh yeah, this is when we let fucking Ivan Drago. There was about a 10-minute span where Ivan Drago just started going the fuck off on us. We couldn't do nothing with Ivan Drago last night. Hey, Raven fans, y'all tell me who the fuck this is. Ivan Drago was going fucking ape shit on our shit yesterday. Ivan Drago was about to make me go home in the 4th quarter. Y'all, hey, this boy looked like prime George Kittle yesterday. Hey, Raven fans, if y'all watching this video, y'all let me know who Ivan Drago is, because he was balling out yesterday.
And then finding the hole as he bends over the middle of the field. Now, Mason, there was a time this offseason where it didn't look like they were going to upgrade at wide receiver. Or
Brissett in now.
Brown is
Hey, man. Hey.
another first.
A De'Ami Brown with confidence is a completely different player. Now, you know us over at Bleeding BNG. We coined the term De'Ami Brown just be out there running around. Because for the better part of 2 years, that looked exactly like what he was doing. But throughout training camp this year, and it seems to be translating, especially last night, the confidence is there. Hey, go back and watch last week. Go look at Jahan's touchdown last week. De'Ami Brown was celebrating before Jahan was. Go look at his touchdown yesterday. He knew where the camera was. De'Ami Brown already evidently thinks he's an NFL elite diva wide receiver, right? So if he matches that belief with production, oh, we might have the best wide receiver corps in the NFL. Because he already think he first team All-Pro. That man doesn't miss the camera. But if he can play with this, hey, I'm not knocking it. If he can play with this type of confidence and show up like he's been doing for the better part of camp and like he did last night, hey, dance as much as you want, bro. Dance as much as you want. Make your own dance up. I don't care. You ain't out there just running around no more, De'Ami Brown. I love it. My man Swole Joey.
This is a thing of beauty. That snap. I mean, one of those guys who's a bit of a long shot.
Brissett back out. And right now, we losing. See, still at this point, I had a bunch of Raven fans still talking shit. Especially after this, they're like, oh, see you later. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Little did they know. But I do want to mention, hey, Chris Rodriguez, bro. Friend of the family. Friend of the family and friend of the show, Jared Patterson, is waiting for his opportunity, bro. We're going to see later in this video. So I suggest you hold on to that ball, sir. Because you know he's going to take advantage of every opportunity he's been given. He's done it for the last 2 years. So I suggest you hold on to that rock, sir. I don't care how much Eric Bieniemy likes you, sir. He ain't going to like you that much once you keep fumbling the ball, sir. And my man Jared Patterson, my man JP, he in the shadows lurking. All he needs is a chance because he ball out every time he get one. I've been seeing this since he was 6 years old. So Chris Rodriguez, I suggest that you hold on to that ball. Adrian Peterson voice, if you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Because don't give my man the chance. Don't open the door because he's going to kick that bitch down.
There, and his explosion off the edge. He's just got to learn a few things, but he continues to grow. Third and goal, end zone.
Ivan Drago beating triple coverage. Hey, Ravens. Hey, Raven fans, who is Ivan Drago, bro? He is nice. He is nice. Look at Ivan Drago's reaction, though. Y'all can't tell me they didn't. Bro just threw up the 2 on us. Bro just threw up the 2 on us. 1, 2. Ivan Drago was cooking us. Beating triple coverage. Stop telling me these boys did not care about this game. Ivan Drago, 1, 2. These boys had Ben Cleveland in the 4th quarter. They had Ben Cleveland playing in the 4th quarter, but y'all didn't care about this game, right? Give me a break, Ravens fans. Give me a fucking break.
What a night. Steve Bisciotti, from the top down, it's just a great organization. And we work hard.
Hey, Jacoby was ass all night. Missing guys left and right. I don't really know. Hey, fuck Mark Andrews, though. Fuck Mark Andrews. I'm sorry. Y'all know this is a Mark Andrews hate account. I just lost all track of thought when I saw his little cone head ass on the screen. Little buzz head ass. My man Jake from State Farm, man. Jake from State Farm played way better than Jacoby Brissett yesterday.
As the grab is made by Kyrie McGowan. Gain of 12. Nice play by Jake Fromm.
My man Jake from State Farm. Get loose, Jake from State Farm. Ha-ha.
Pass is caught. Patterson. Flag on the play.
Hey, Chris. I told you, Chris. I told you, Chris. Don't give him the opportunity. He going to kick it down. He will kick that door down. The hometown kid. This is where you want to be. You tell every time you get on the field. Smallest man on the field, not getting denied. Ha ha, get off me. Ha ha, get off me. Face mask. Give me that, get off me. Tiptoe, balance beam. Get in the end zone. That's what we do. I've been seeing it since he was 6 years old. At this point, Ravens fans still thought they had the game. They were still telling me to beat traffic. Little did they know. My man Jake from State Farm. Little did they know one of their DBs decided to play WWE and body slam my man during a route. Little did they know. So right around here is when the energy shifted. It was beat the traffic to, we don't even care about this, the preseason anyway. In a matter of 3 minutes. And then, of course, you see my man Swole Joey ends the game. And if you followed the Commanders last year, you know a 49-yard attempt isn't a small feat for Joey Sly. This guy has a huge leg, but accuracy isn't always there. He hit 2 49-yard attempts yesterday. So we saw a lot of positive aspects from this game. Sam Howell showed that he was him. You know, Jahan Dotson balled out. The offense looked amazing. We didn't have receivers running into each other. Shout out to Eric Bieniemy. Yeah, that's a Sky Turner dig. But we ended that bullshit streak. As I said at the beginning, y'all let me know what y'all think that trophy came in. Aluminum foil? Plastic? Silly putty? What y'all think they preseason trophy came in? Because the way they were talking about it before the game, you would have thought they were Super Bowl bound. 3 hours later, they don't care about it anymore. Raven fans, please do better. Please do better. Y'all will always be the little bros of the Beltway. Y'all will always be the little bros of the Beltway. So that'll do it for this episode of Bleeding B&G Reacts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping another podcast episode recapping the game with more detail, in depth today on the audio-only platforms as well. I'll be dropping a YouTube video as well. As I mentioned before, though, I'm going to be announcing that 1K subscriber giveaway soon. So be sure to be tapped into our social media pages, our X page, and our Instagram page. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. I'll be checking in on you guys soon. Peace.